Test stream. 1, 2, 3. Are we all good in the clear? Can you hear me well? Yes. Good. Right. That works. Yeah. Music. Okay. Console. Line in. System. Samples. Right. We're good. Outputs. Headphones. Line out. So we'll just test the mic. Right. Hello. 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 Ooh. Hello. Hello. Have that on. Or right, can you hear me? Hello. Do it on bass. Press E. 25. ES 25. And we'll turn my mic up and you should hear me very clearly. Right then, buddy. Effects. Hello, this is meant to be megaphone. I am a robot. Yo.
Hello.
There we go. Hello.
How are you doing in it, chat? Welcome to the stream.
Hello. Hello. Yes then, people. How we are saying. Yeah, a bit of echo up there, bro. Come on. Gender. Hello. 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 What's number 2 do? Big verb. Number 3, comms radio. Number 4, hard tune music. Hello. Hello. Anyway. Hello. Right, now I need get my thingy. Right, so I want
Let's do a 2PC setup for OBS. Really the only difference between setting it up on your gaming PC or sending the broadcast stream mix to your streaming PC is one cable that sends an analog version rather than the USB version to the input on your streaming PC. So on the back of goxlr, there's a green line out jack. You're going to take a stereo 3.5mm cable from the line out on goxlr, and you're going to connect it to the line in on your streaming computer. Now I have this fancy dancy computer than a lot of things you might have experienced. See here on my playback tab in my sound devices in Windows, even access device in your computer works differently than a lot of things you might have experienced. And that's what makes it so cool. Instead of showing up as one device in your computer with several different audio inputs and outputs that a lot of programs can't even access, it shows up as several different devices. So you can see here on my playback tab in my sound devices in Windows, I actually have a chat audio device. This is for voice chat, like Discord or Skype. Game, obviously for your games. Music for something like Spotify. Sample is the channel that runs the sampler back and forth between the computer, and you kind of ignore that one. And then there's System, which is a catch-all, and that works when you have a game that won't allow you to pick an audio device. So what I do is I go into Windows and I set System as my default audio device. I then set Chat as my default communications device. Similarly, on the Recording tab here, I have the Broadcast Stream Mix. That is the sum of everything happening inside goxlr when all of the audio devices come together and then get sent out in a broadcast stream in stereo. I also have my chat mic, which you can see I've chosen as my default device, and then the sample channel again that runs the samples back and forth from your computer. What is so cool is that when you actually end up on goxlr itself, I also have my chat mic, which you can inside goxlr as my default communications device. Similarly, on the Recording tab here, I have the Broadcast Stream Mix. That is the sum of everything happening inside goxlr when all of the audio devices come together and then get sent out in a broadcast stream in stereo. I also have my chat mic, which you can see I've chosen as my default device, and then the sample channel again that runs the samples back and forth from your computer. The way that is so cool is that when you actually end up on goxlr itself, it's like each one of these sliders is its own audio device. And that's how we can separate everything so that you can control your music and your chat and your game and your mic all independently. All right, let's carry on. Now there's two more things I'd like to show. Game channel or on the system channel, if you'd like to enable surround sound, it's virtualized surround, but it works great on any stereo headset and will be passed. It has like won't be, this will work. Enable it, that will turn on. If the obviously make sure that in the virtualized stereo box you can buy will be processed. You may have been doing if you haven't had the ability to monitor it any other way. And that's on this listen tab here. Absolutely need that coming from going back and forth, but turn that off for the, see there's another ability. Actually, we've had a couple people have echo and that was the cause of the issue. Also for broadcast streaming, a doubled up or echo audio processing is done here and the latency is extremely minimal to the point that you won't be able to hear it coming from goxlr. If this little listen to device is ticked, you're going to end up getting a doubled up or echoey type sound as the sound goes back and forth between the computer and goxlr twice before it actually ends up coming out to your ears. So definitely turn that off for the chat mic and also for broadcast stream mix. You can see there's another ability to listen here. Definitely turn those off. Especially we've had a couple people have echo and that was the cause of the issue. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
People. Yeah.
Everything about the way that goxlr operates is controlled via the app. It doesn't do any processing inside your computer. All of that is done right inside the device, making sure that the workload is on us and not on your gaming PC. However, all of the stuff about where things go and how you control it, that all happens in the application. And it's broken down into three basic areas.
Right there.
Up in the top right corner here, you've got your profile area. That's where you can create a profile that contains all the settings that you need to do anything you want. So for example, I can just click this button here and everything changes to a different setup. The levels change, what's assigned to things change. When I go back, everything loads. So now you could do a app, which is really cool, and rename it for something later. And this handles you of Go. Also do some focusing, compression, gating, to our voice and video settings, mumble or vent or anything like that you're using. So we fire into here, we go into our setup, okay, and we go to our voice and video settings. Now, because I already have goxlr chat mic and goxlr chat as line out jack, you're going to send an analog version rather than connected to your, we're going to actually see line in, and like that's the only thing you need to do. You don't need any other devices. This is going to collect everything and send it right to your streaming PC. Then what you'll want to do, if you want to hear stream alerts come back, you'll need a second one of these cables, and it's going to go from the line out, which is the green one, on the line in over on goxlr. You got one cable going into different outlets. Simple transistor. I put this, I just have a fixed cable here between the cable between the headphone output on goxlr and the aux input on the A50. And then everything that comes out of your headphone output on goxlr goes directly to the aux input and gets sent to your wireless headset. That means all of the mute mode perfectly. But will from the headset run through, did happen to have a line out on, or auxiliary out on the headphone amplifier here. If you had one in and one out, you could actually go headphone output from goxlr and come back in use another one of this common output mode to have on these the headphone part. Using a wireless headset, there's a couple of things to take into account. First, when you're connecting the base of your wireless headset, like we talked about, with a 3.5 millimeter cable, you're going to connect from the speaker out or the line out on goxlr into the auxiliary input of that base. And that's going to send your signal from goxlr to the auxiliary input of the wireless headset, and then that's going to send it out to your headphones. You may run into some buzzing while you're doing this. Now, buzzing is generally ELI. It's essentially bass. That can lead with wireless headsets perceived delay that go on the screens. We'll talk about those in another video where we'll cover all of the lighting. Let's just talk about mixer set one. I've chosen don't have that event, and I balance everything else relative to my mic. That makes it really easy to hear. We have mic, music, chat, change music to console obviously, so mic, console, chat, mixer. We'll go into what mix does. Now that is control within the headphone menu. Slide it all.
Yo. Yeah. You telling me I can... Game audio. How do I fucking do that? Audio. Broadcast remix. Is that it? Hello. That mic. Chat mic. That is broadcast stream mix. Right, hello. Right. So, how do I capture desktop audio? Output desktop audio. Use custom. Learning. Uh, hello.
My new promo code for 2023, RAV25, which will now save you 25% on your purchase. From here, you just need to follow the prompt. Okay, getting right into this, let me walk you through the gear that I'm currently using to make my audio setup work, because some of it has actually changed a little bit since my last dual PC video that I did. First, let's start off with what is probably the most important part of my audio setup, the goxlr Mini. This handy little audio mixer has been the key to me being able to capture audio from both of my PCs and send it back to the button using the Mayono PD400X microphone paired with their BA90 boom arm in this port on the back of your mixer. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and connect the goxlr or mixer you're using, installing some initial drivers. But that's not all you need. You also need to go to the one. So once you do this and get the software up and running, your mixer is good until we get to the plugged in and drivers installed. Once you've done that, the cable that is run to clear, I currently use the Mayono PD. What you need to worry about right now for the dual PC setup is that you want to make sure that all the channels that you want to send audio from your gaming PC to your streaming PC is set to line out, and make sure those are checked. Again, this is because we're using those 3.5mm cables to send audio over to the streaming PC. I recommend actually checking this and set the input and output devices. Because the goxlr allows you, or whatever else you set to chat mic output to the system channel of the motherboard. Like in Discord, to chat. To show you two different output is set to chat. This will make sure that is because you actually have to a global audio device PC. So yeah, so go ahead and do this. Do a couple over here to the equal, all the way over here to the video in the background, and run so you can see. Get back to you guys. But anyway, hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will catch you in the next video.
Does the goxlr work with a wireless headset? And can you use a Shure SM7B instead of the headset mic? You can. 3.0. Connected from the aux male-to-male cable. Connected from the aux on the headset base station to the headset input on the goxlr, as shown on the image. However, there is another way to do it, by using a ground loop noise isolator. They are not that expensive and readily available anywhere. Amazon, eBay, that goes from audio cables. TC Helicon goxlr as default. Go to the mixer settings and find the headphones tab. Under the headphones tab, you will have levels and mic monitor audio in your head. We'll go into details, subscribe, and if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. See ya.
I don't know. You just won't be able to hear the game, bro. Yeah, you just won't be able to hear me that much. Level these loud. Output. Go. Nothing. Capture audio. Then use custom. Line in. No. Cat mic. No. Sample. No. I don't know. I don't know. Right, we'll just keep it like that. Why isn't it working? Delay. Right, we'll keep it like that, right. 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 We'll have the game, console, whatever, all the way up. Bye now. Working. It is working. Right. Then, people. Right. So, output. Sound settings. More sound settings. And then playback. Disabled. High definition. Sound, video, and game controllers. Rear panel optical jack. working, bro, to be honest. This is fucking me off. Hello. Audio output. It needs to be a fucking headphone. I give up.